Megan, it is Thursday, March the 26th. I don't know. All the days blend together. Uh, I don't know what your peasant blouse was today with the ruffles and the Holly Hobby Little House on the Prairie thing. That was distractingly rick-racky. But we started talking today about, again, the border, the southern border. President Biden put Kamala Harris in charge of untangling the disaster that's unfolded at the southern border, and has been for many years. And they've been very clear about addressing issues like being able to apply for asylum in place. Don't go to the border to do it. Do it from home, from your home country to city, house. If you have, whatever, however you're able, do it from there. And Kamala has also talked about trying to attack and address the fundamental issues of why people are leaving their own countries. A lot of that is, our own U.S. involvement that destabilized a lot of these places and fucked them up. So, I think we owe them that. And neither of those things are going to magically happen. So it's going to take some time, and we know that. And you take your opportunity to talk and completely break from Republican talking points. And I've been hammering you about having some humanity that you don't seem to have. And all you did was talk about, well, that's not all you did, but most of what you did was talk about the humanitarian problem that exists at the border, and relaying what these people coming, I want to call them refugees, coming to the border and seeking asylum, and trying to find a better life, and giving a little some shape around what that actually means, what they're doing, that it isn't about an opportunistic endeavor, but it's really about trying to save their own lives. So that was new for you, and you directed all of that at people in the media, which, if you want to direct that conversation, direct it at the Republicans in Congress, and all of their lackeys that shill for them on TV like you usually do. But you should really be addressing that to your party, and not just to media. And of course, you're the Princess of Arizona, so you have a personal experience with it. That's great. You carried over your humanity into the next topic, talking about kids on Twitter being bullied, which, again, good job, Megan, that you trying to address a real issue. But the way you got there was like a 8-minute soliloquy on your experience on Twitter. And you've been trending a quarter of your life on Twitter. And I know you wear that as a badge of honor. You love to trend on Twitter. You like stirring the pot. You think this is fun for you. The whole, espousing the bullshit Republican talking points that you may or may not actually believe, but you're going to go on TV and spread some misinformation so that you can trend on Twitter. But people talk about you on Twitter, and I do this not because you said something that's political that we didn't like. It's because you say stupid shit. You're disingenuous. You are. You come off as incredibly entitled, and as a little bit of a know-it-all, which you aren't. So It's that you're bad at your job is why we talk about you. Um, and that you're predominantly a phony, getting all tribal using the talking points, whatever Tucker Carlson wants you to talk about. Um, but, you went off script today, which was a nice, refreshing change. But I don't believe for a second that, tomorrow you aren't going to go back to your ridiculous, disingenuous, selfish ways. So that's Thursday.